Imagine being the world's most indebted property developer. This was the reality for China's Evergrande. The rise of Evergrande, once a titan in China's property market, was nothing short of meteoric. They built an empire, casting long shadows over the skyline and the economy. Yet, as the saying goes, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And fall Evergrande it did, into a debt crisis of epic proportions. The company's troubles came to a head when a Hong Kong court ordered the liquidation of its assets, citing gross insolvency. Picture this: a behemoth owing over $300 billion, left utterly incapable of paying off its debts. The scale of it all is staggering. However, the real challenge lies in enforcing this liquidation order. Most of Evergrande's assets are in mainland China, and it's a complex task to untangle this intricate web of debt and assets. Evergrande's collapse marks a significant moment in China's financial history. But what does this mean for foreign investors and thousands of homebuyers? Foreign investors are staring into an abyss of uncertainty with the collapse of Evergrande. And it's a deep abyss indeed, considering the potential losses for these foreign bondholders. Evergrande, a Chinese property developer, owes a staggering $300 billion to its creditors, and with the recent liquidation order, the company finds itself in a state of gross insolvency. But what does this mean for foreign investors? Well, quite simply put, they are likely to feel the sting of losses. The Chinese government, faced with a dire situation, is unlikely to put the interests of foreign investors above the needs of its domestic citizens. The priority, as it often is in such cases, will be internal, leaving foreign bondholders in a precarious situation. The uncertainty doesn't end there. The impact of Evergrande's collapse on the wider financial system is still unclear. While some analysts suggest that contagion is unlikely, given Beijing's tight control over the financial system, the truth is, no one can predict with absolute certainty how this will play out. What we do know is that the Chinese government is already making moves. They plan to merge debt managers into the sovereign wealth fund. This indicates a clear preference for restructuring rather than the more common bailouts we've seen in other parts of the world. It's a strategy that's uniquely Chinese, and it adds another layer of complexity to this already tangled situation. As we look to the future, it's clear that foreign investors will be walking a tightrope of uncertainty. The collapse of Evergrande has shaken the foundations of investment in China, and the aftershocks will likely be felt for some time to come. Foreign investors are likely to face the brunt of the fallout from Evergrande's collapse, but they are not the only ones affected. As we'll see in our next segment, the plight of homebuyers will shed light on another facet of this unfolding financial drama. Thousands of homebuyers are facing the harsh reality of losing their investments. Imagine having poured your hard-earned money into what you believed would be your dream home, only to see that dream crumble before your eyes. This is the plight of many who have placed their trust in Evergrande, only to have the company halt construction, leaving them in a precarious situation. These homebuyers, many of whom have made significant down payments, now face the potential loss of their investments. And what's worse, there is little to no protection for them, no safety net to catch them as they fall, no assurance that their investments will be returned or that their homes will be completed. In the face of this crisis, they are left grappling with uncertainty, their dreams of home ownership hanging in the balance. This is the harsh reality of the property market, where even the most established companies can falter, leaving everyday people to bear the brunt of their failures. Evergrande's collapse is a stark reminder of the risks inherent in the property market. It's a wake-up call for investors and home buyers alike. The collapse of Evergrande is a watershed moment in China's economic history. We've journeyed through the fall of this property giant, witnessing the tremors it has sent through the financial world. This event has exposed the vulnerability of foreign investors in China, with the potential for significant losses looming large. We've also delved into the plight of home buyers. Thousands who've made down payments on properties that have halted construction are left in a precarious situation, their nest eggs at risk. Beyond these immediate impacts, Evergrande's collapse has broader implications for China's financial system and the global economy. With Beijing's tight control over the financial system, contagion is considered unlikely. But the uncertainty remains palpable. The Chinese government's plans to merge debt managers into the sovereign wealth fund signals an inclination towards restructuring rather than bailouts. As the dust settles on Evergrande's collapse, the world watches with bated breath to see the ripple effects on global finance.